Welcome back to Be Rich. My brother Anand Srinivasan is here today. I did a program in Tamil. Not a lot of people didn't like it. But the fact remains, government has not given any clarification. We still do not have any clear idea how she is going to tax crypto. The law of the land, as per the budget document, once it's passed in parliament, it says that the way she is worded it is any virtual asset purchase should have a 30% tax. It doesn't talk of capital gains. It says cost of acquisition. That means whenever I buy, the way some of the auditors say, you can even not set off the brokerage also. So it is a tax on purchase of 30%. Then when everybody said, is this going to be legal? She said, no, no, this is not legal. Just because I'm taxing something, it does not make it legal. Today, the principal secretary advisor to her says, India alone cannot do regulation, the whole world has to regulate together. Basically, they are saying, we won't ban it, we will lose votes if we ban it because a lot of youngsters have already put their money. But what is this 30% tax? Some notification has to come from CBDT, that is the Central Board of Direct Taxes, for us to understand what it is. But the letter of the law says, as of today, what is proposed in this budget is that if you buy a Bitcoin by 40 lakhs, you give her 30%, irrespective of whether you make money or lose money. So when you buy, you pay 30% more. When you sell, you pay 30% more. And the more the thing is, the guy who is selling it to you has to deduct 1% TDS. It just looks like it is going to be like real estate transaction. But in real estate, you pay capital gains. You can set off losses against profits. She's made it specifically clear there are no loss set off is not possible. Does it mean it's a purchase tax or is it a cap gain on tax? She is not clarified. She tried to clarify and the clarification made it more worse. This is what we know, but we hope they will clarify. I am not in favor of crypto assets, though I love the technology. So we are going to talk about all this with my good friend and brother Anand Srinivasan.
Hi Anand, just wanted to get clarity. First of all, is Bitcoin now legal in India?
No, she has made it very clear in the press conference. Just because she is taxing Bitcoin does not mean Bitcoin is legal. Even illegal transactions can be taxed. But there is no law today for regulating cryptocurrency.
Yes.
We don't know whether it is legal or it's illegal. All we know, the government is taxing. But several legal luminaries have said just government taxing something does not confer it a legal status. So just because Nirmala is collecting taxes does not mean it's illegal.
Okay. So you advise, well, now a layman who doesn't know anything about it wants to play in Bitcoin. What is the option here now? Nobody can understand this.
It's so funny. You can't even pay through a bank to go through a Bitcoin.
Correct.
You have to pay through an app. That is, you have to go to pay you money or some app and then pay.
Correct.
So crores of people have circumvented all this and gone. So even today, post budget, it's not possible for me to transfer money from my bank to buy a digital asset. I have to go through.
So how will she keep track of this then?
I don't
How is she going to tax it? If she's saying, so people have to self-declare, is it that I am going to buy now, so I want to pay tax for it?
No, I don't know. See, what the revenue secretary said next day is everybody will have income tax paper will have a virtual currency column. So you have to declare, but nobody in their right mind is going to declare.
Correct.
So now there is Basir, there is Coinbase, CoinSwitch, and there is something called Kuber. Now all these guys will get raided. They have to give the data.
They have to share their data.
They have to share the data. And these payment companies, digital payment companies through which you are routing, if they are involved, they will have to share the data. So they will go behind all this. This is going to be big confusion. These tax numbers are huge, what they are supposed to collect. So all and sundry will get a notice.
Fair enough. So, but my question is, since the government realizes there's a huge section of the youth population which wants to play with this, and after much warning from everybody, they want to continue playing with it, why don't they just create like a SEBI, someone to regulate this and, formalize it so it's done with? If people want to lose money, it's their choice to lose money.
No, I'll tell you what is the problem. If you legitimize it, it becomes currency. It's like there is a lot of restrictions in me keeping dollars. Before 91, it was illegal. But now legally, by jumping through a lot of hoops, we can keep dollars abroad.
Correct.
Okay. Before going and saying this is legal, you should say.
One second. I'm sorry to interject. The reason why in 1991 they opened it up and said you can own it legally is because there's so much of black dollars being held. To open it up and bring some transparency to it, they did it, the government.
No,
right?
it's not it open.
Ah.
See, if I have to send it,
Hmm.
there is what is called as a liberalized remittance scheme. I have to file Form A1 with RBI.
Hmm.
Now, what she has done in that also,
Hmm.
if it's more than 1 lakh, I have to pay a tax collection at source of 5%.
Oh my God.
Okay, so if I'm sending 5 lakhs to my cousin in America, I have to pay 25,000 tax here, which I can adjust later. And then I have to fill a form to say why I'm sending, what I'm sending, everything. So it's a very ridiculous thing. The other thing is, they said I can buy foreign stocks. Then they said mutual funds have a limit that they can't buy more than $7 billion. Now this $7 billion is nearly 50,000 crores. That limit has been breached. So people have started investing in S&P index. Now they have stopped. You cannot go through the S&P index. It's gone. It's banned. No S&P.
No more S&P.
No S&P till they revise the limit.
Hmm.
Now who will revise the limit? Nirmala has to revise the limit. It was expected she will do it in the budget. She didn't do it. So it's being footballed between RBI and Ministry of Finance.
Yeah, but RBI anyway is a slave to the government. We have
No,
seen
no,
that in India.
no, that is only now.
Hmm.
Before this, from 93, when Dr. Rangarajan became the RBI governor, till Urjit Patel, these were fairly independent men.
Correct.
Okay. Now what has happened is nobody is talking about it. What is invested is there. Like Parag Parekpan cannot invest money in Google, but he's already invested. So if he sells and he brings back, can you increase? We don't know. So in dollars, there is so much restriction. If you are going to open up crypto, you have to open up capital currency.
Correct.
That means I can open and keep my money in dollars. So this means if there is a slight problem here, there will be flight of capital. This is problem number one. Problem number two is at least dollar is issued by another sovereign. Now when there is problem and you legalize crypto, everybody will sit in crypto.
Correct.
You will sell the rupee to buy the crypto. Now you are thinking small kids are playing. When the rupee begins to fall, you will find that immediately everybody is in crypto, like what's happening in Turkey.
Yes.
They will sell the lira and go to that. Then any policy of the Reserve Bank will not be useful. See, today there was a problem in our corona time. They infused liquidity. So the economy kept running even, and because RBI was printing money like hell. But once you legalize crypto, how much ever you print and legalize, everybody will take the rupee and sit in crypto.
True.
So unless crypto starts to print, money will not circulate. So the problem in doing Bitcoin or any cryptocurrency is you are locking up money. For the same reason, there are restrictions in buying gold. There's a 15% tax on buying gold. She's now put a 30% tax. It's like buying gold at 30% more.
Okay. So playing devil's advocate, what is the upside of what she's done then? What
There's
is she trying to
nothing.
do?
That's what everybody asked her. We all thought it was a capital gains tax, but doesn't seem to be a capital gains tax. It looks to be a purchase tax. It's confusing.
So your advice still maintains the same, saying regardless of it being legalized or not legalized, or taxed or not taxed, you still
At
feel
some
crypto.
time, like what China has done,
Hmm.
the world will get together and ban it.
Hmm.
Whoever is stuck at that time it's like playing a musical chair.
Hmm.
The guy who's holding the parcel will lose the money. And people wrongly understand that I'm criticizing the technology. I'm not criticizing the technology.
Yeah, not blockchain. Nothing blockchain.
I'm saying only the sovereign has a right to issue currency. Otherwise, monetary policy will not work.
Yeah, we don't have a sovereign backing the currency.
It won't work.
True. What do you think about this Indian digital currency? What she talked about, other thing?
No, that is something that she has to amend the law first.
Hmm.
Once the law is amended, it says instead of issuing tender through paper, you can issue tender through digitally.
That's got nothing to do with this.
That has nothing to do with this.
Okay.
Because she will keep on, the more she prints equal number, she will issue currency. The problem is who decides to issue the currency. In this case, RBI will keep issuing the currency. Whereas in crypto, in the name of mining, the authority is controlling. So the control has to remain with a sovereign. It cannot be with a group of individuals. That's the problem.
Okay. So it's a wait and watch then.
It's a wait and watch.
So do you think next year, maybe post all these election cycles, we'll get more clarity?
I don't know. I think our man is not going to move till America moves.
Okay. Okay, thanks.
Thank you, and thank you for watching Be Rich. I hope you enjoyed this program. If you did, please share this video with your friends and relatives. I also urge you to subscribe to my channel and turn on the bell notification so that every time we put a video, it comes up to you. I have written 2 books in English, The Alchemy of Money and Ordinary Stocks, Extraordinary Profits. These books are published by us and are ready. If you want to procure a copy, send us a message to the WhatsApp number given below and my team would respond to you. If you want an Amazon Kindle copy, you can click the link below. Finally, those who wish to consult with me can send a mail to berichenglish@gmail.com. Once again, I thank you for your support.